I lean towards the Patriots. It's worth noting the betting market this morning is moving towards Miami. So Miami right now is a 2.5-point home favorite. This is like the cluster F game of total epic proportion where, like the Patriots looked bad last weekend against the Raiders, but like they didn't quit. And I don't think they hate their coach. And Wiggy, you can answer this question. Have you ever heard of, like you played at the highest level, you wanted a championship. Have you ever heard of an NFL team having a players-only meeting after the first week of the season? Or like any sport team after the first game of the season having a players-only meeting?
Not the first week, but I've been a part of players-only meetings.
Yeah, but it was long. I mean, Nick is spot on.
Yeah, it's usually...
They can't stand him.
No. It's usually midway through the season after some things are going on, and you want to get in there and try to rally the troops. But the first week tells me like, oh yeah, they think this guy is an absolute buffoon.
Yeah, so I don't think there's any question about it. And Miami's down, maybe their best corner, who's a great name, Darkwing's nephew, Storm Duck. They're down the entire right side of their offensive line, James Daniels and Austin Jackson, and yet they're getting bet. I think one of the reasons why, and we talked about this last week, and it really did manifest itself, right? Like Christian Gonzalez didn't play last week. He's their best corner. Carlton Davis is a boom. He's a really nice number 2. I don't like him as a number 1, and he could get shredded by Tyreek Hill or Jalen Waddle in this game. And Gonzalez, it feels like, is going to miss this game as well. Oh. Harold Landry's banged up. So, look, if you made me bet the game, I'd bet the Patriots, but I don't have a ton of confidence when it comes to predicting the winner of this one.
Chiefs-Eagles?
So I like the over. Kansas City's defense last Friday night against the Chargers was alarming. Like, the pass defense was very poor. And that's not to take away from the game that Justin Herbert had. Like, he was magnificent. But I think we're used to seeing better from the Kansas City Chiefs defense. And if Quentin Johnston and Keenan Allen can do what they did last Friday night, now here's A.J. Brown, who's the ultimate squeaky wheel, who had 1 catch for 8 yards in the season opener against the Cowboys, and Devontae Smith. And on the flip side, and I said this all summer, and this is not to say, guys, that the Eagles are bad. I still think, even with what Green Bay did last night, the Eagles are the most likely team to represent the NFC in Super Bowl 60. Their secondary's not very good. Adoree Jackson's been toast for years, and like we all watched him last Thursday night get burnt repeatedly. They were talking about it on the broadcast by Cowboys receivers, and Eagles defensive coordinator Vic Fangio comes out 2 days ago and goes, Adoree Jackson's going to start for us this weekend. Like, does anyone think that's a problem, that he's that bad and he's the best option?
Well, it might be a problem, Nick, but he is also all going up against Hollywood Brown this week compared to George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb.
Okay, how did Hollywood Brown play on Friday night?
Well, yeah, it's because he got like 16 targets.
Okay, but what do you think's going to happen on Sunday?
Fair. I get, yeah, I mean,